Anthony Gormley's art installation, Another Place, at Crosby Beach near Liverpool, is a fantastic example of putting art in public places. You've got 100 naked, life-size versions of Gormley himself, cast in iron, standing on the beach, in the sand, in the water, all looking out to sea. When I went, I stood next to one of the statues, and I was really surprised by my reaction to that experience, because the statue is life-sized, it's a man, it fills the space that a man would fill, and so I was responding to it as if it was a man. And my reaction was, I wanted to put my arms around him. I wanted some kind of emotional response between me and him. But of course, he was iron, so that's not possible. So I started thinking about this idea for a poem, and just completely coincidentally, when I was writing the poem, I was simultaneously emailing and texting 2 or 3 friends about problems that they were having with actual men. So inevitably, some parallels were drawn, and my ensuing poem, Given the Choice, draws on those parallels and also on the actual conversations that I had with the friends. You are one man, many men, all men. When I stand next to you, the space you fill feels steady and sure and dependable. I want to move in closer, lean on you. I run my palm across your chest, put my hands on your shoulders, look with a small thrill into your eyes. But your defiant gaze is fixed to the horizon. Your lips don't part. What could you see? Gulls, fishing boats, cranes at the port, a container ship, a wind farm in the distance, the changing blue to grey of sea and sky. Some of you are up to your backsides in water, or look as if you're walking on it, but nothing is real. That dip in the spine before the curve of your buttocks, where a woman or a man might rest their hand and feel that they know everything about you, is just a metal hollow, weathering.
He's behaving like a normal man, I agree, but for the first 4 years he was like a fairy tale prince, so I'm probably expecting more than I should. I think understanding more about men is not necessarily a benefit.
Your shadow is indiscernible from that of a man who breathes. But when I touch my ear to where your heart should be, there is only the bark of the brown spaniel that stops to cock its leg on a half-submerged you closer to the sea.
The day after I got back, we walked from Camden to Hampstead Heath. If he'd held my hand or kissed me, it would have been the most romantic day. But he bought himself an ice cream and worked out in the playground, while I got colder and colder, even though it was July.
What if he responded? Curled a hopeful hand around my bum? Would I gasp, call a friend, make a video for YouTube? Probably the last thing I'd do would be to put my lips softly to your square bolt nipple. Ultimately, all I can do is walk away. Stride over jellyfish, push my shoes into other people's footprints, leave the sand to bother with forever. Behind me, its tiny hammers work at it. It waits not like a lover with infinite patience, but with the tools of a safe breaker, listening for the drop of iron, gathering you flake by flake into its sly lap.